I hope it's quite clear to all of you. And if not yet, then practice makes a man perfect. So do a lot of practice and you'll be perfect. So we'll begin with Vishnu Jana Sandhi, and I hope you're all remembering and memorizing the sutras, the new ones and also the previous ones. So is it? Are you taking note of the sutras? I hope so. Atha Vishnu Jana Sandhi. So Vishnu Jan, I'm sorry, the Sandhis are of three kinds, as I told earlier. Sarveshwara Sandhi, Vishnu Jana Sandhi, and Vishnu Sarga Sandhi. So we finished the first part, which is Sarveshwara Sandhi, and now it's Vishnu Jana Sandhi, which will be dealing with the Vishnu Janas. Kadayo Vishnu Jana. viṣṇu-dāso viṣṇu-padānte hari-ghoṣe cha hari-gadā. A viṣṇu-dāsa at the end of a Viṣṇu-pada becomes a hari-gadā. So let's say we have a word. Something is wrong. Okay, we'll use Devanagari today. Vak achyutasya. viṣṇu-dāso viṣṇu-padānte hari-ghoṣe cha hari-gadā. If there is a Viṣṇu-pada, now what is Viṣṇu-pada? Viṣṇu-pada means a final form of a word. Final form means when we combine the mool shabda and the pratyas and make final forms. For example, Krishnaha, Krishnau, Krishnaha, Pathati, Pathataha, Pathanti, Bhavati, Bhavata. All these are final forms where we had, combined the root word, either nominal root or a verbal root, and the pratyas, the suffixes, and we have combined them and made the final forms. So the final forms are known as Viṣṇu-pada. Okay, Viṣṇu-pada. So if there is a Viṣṇu-pada and viṣṇu-dāso viṣṇu-padānte, viṣṇu-padasya ante iti viṣṇu-padānte. So at the end of a Viṣṇu-pada, if there is a viṣṇu-dāsa, what is viṣṇu-dāsa? Ta etad varjita viṣṇu-dāsaha. Except for hari-veṇavah, hari-veṇus, all the other four columns, I think the vertical ones, columns, they are the Viṣṇu-dāsas. So if there is a Viṣṇu-dāsa, then the Viṣṇu-dāsa converts into hari-gadā of the same varga of the varna. For example, Vak here ends with the varna Karama. Now Karama, first of all, Vak is a Viṣṇu-pada, and at the end there is Viṣṇu-dāsa. Now this Viṣṇu-dāsa changes to hari-gadā. Now hari-gadā of which varga? Because there are 5 vargas: ka varga, cha varga, ta varga, ta varga, and pa varga. So it will change into hari-gadā of its own varga. So ka belongs to ka varga. So the hari-gadā of ka varga is ka, kha, ga. Okay. So it will change into Bag achyutasya and Bag achyutasya, like that. Got it? This is quite a prominent sandhi, very much used. So Bag achyutasya. And the second part I will cover ahead. Ahead means in the next chapter, in the beginning of the next chapter. So we are just covering this part. This part will cover in the next chapter. So yes, this is explaining the same thing. Second example is Vak Govindasya. Here also, Vak is a Viṣṇu-pada. We have a Ka, which is viṣṇu-dāsa. It will change into the hari-gadā of its own varga. Its own varga means, okay, viṣṇu-padānte viṣaye, hari-ghoṣe cha pare sati viṣṇu-padānte cha viṣṇu-dāsa nama varna savarga tritiya. This is important. Savarga tritiya, which means the tritiya means hari-gadā, the tritiya of its own varga. Savarga means its own varga. So savarga tritiya of ka is ga again. So it will change into Vag Govindasya. And there is this nyaya, sthane sadrishatamaha. The replacement should be most similar in regard to place of pronunciation. Actually, this one is so in general, the sandhis facilitate the ease of pronunciation. The sandhis are done, in a particular fashion, which we are doing. So they are done in that particular fashion to ease the pronunciation so that the words can be pronounced easily. Okay, so this is, and that's why it is done, the replacement should be most similar in regard to place of pronunciation. So here ga, the next word, is pronounced from the throat. Now ka is changed to ga, and also ga. So these are basically, that's the main point which I would like to convey is, the sandhis are done to facilitate the pronunciation so that we can pronounce easily the two words, so that we don't have to, suffer during pronouncing two words. So that's all. So sthane sadrishatamaha. Second example we did. Third example is shat gopikaha. Okay. Okay, before that, what are the different usages of the long a we read in the last class? One by one, just to recall.
One is to refer to a previous statement.
I'm sorry?
One was to refer to a previous statement. That was the one that you said was novel.
What is the Sanskrit terminology for that?
Oh, I think it was just vacuum. You're talking about these four usages of a in a...
Yeah, which we did in the last class.
Yeah, you said it was novel. I remember the example was a evam, and it was saying that, oh, so it was citing a previous statement that was made.
Oh, it was actually, I think it was something like remembrance.
No, smarna was also another one.
Yeah, but actually that a evam, that one hari-katha or something, was related to smaranam in the commentary, either in Samshodhini, in Subodhini, not Subodhini, it's Samshodhini actually, either in Samshodhini or Bala. So that was categorized in smaranam actually. Achyut, evam achyut lila. Okay, evam achyut lila. Evam achyut lila. So that was in smarana section. And another examples of that are
Vyapti.
Okay, it's vyapti, which is inclusion of something, and
Maryada.
And the third one,
Maryada.
Maryada means it's like a limit up to this.
It's 7 o'clock.
Oh, it's 7 where?
It's in California. Sorry, my laptop.
It's 8:30 here in India. Anyhow, and yeah, that was the third one. And anything else?
Smarana, remembrance.
Yeah, Smarana we did. Eva Machyuta Lila. Smarana, Vyapti, Maryada, and what more? Vak Purana. We had Vak Purana to fill in a sentence or the chanda of a verse, the requirement of that particular verse. Vak Purana. Anything else?
Kriya yogi.
Yes,
do
Kriya
any
Yogi.
work.
Kriya Yogi means which is used with a verb. And one more. These are 5. Ishadarthe. Ishadarthe Kriya Yoge Vyapti Maryada Yoshchayah. You know the shloka. So Ishadarthe means in a little, to indicate some littleness of something. And the example given was Ayukta Ushnam. So Udvay O became Oshnam there in Vritti, I think, or in Bala. Oshnam, which means little Ushna, little hot, warm. So like that, we have 6 different, yeah, the main ones. Okay, like that. Okay, we had Avyaya Anantas, I, U in different usages. So what was the letter A used for? In what sense? Anyone? We read that.
Wasn't that one just Sambodhana?
Yes, that was Sambodhana. The short A was used to indicate Sambodhana. And the long A, we did that already for Smarana. You know, for Smarana sort of. And Vamana E.
That one was reproach, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Like-
Dhikkar. Yeah, Dhikkar.
Yeah, Dhikkar.
Reproach. And the Dirgha E. I think Dirgha E was for Vak Purana, if I'm not wrong.
It says idrisha samsaraha. Well, the material world is like this.
Yeah, I think it was Vakpurna.
Yes, I think so. So, okay, before just going to the script, and what was Vamana U?
Address.
Was it? Address, Sambodhana? I don't think so. And the Dirgha U? See, I eva Machyut Leela shows the usage of I in the sense of Smarana. So, just in case. And here we go. So, we did the short A, which was in addressing someone, the Dirgha in remembrance, Marana, the Laghu Vamana E for reproach, Bhartsana, and Dirgha E for Vakpurana. So 4 are right. U is in like in the sense of humble entreaty, Amantrana. Amantrana. And the Dirgha U in the sense of Pratishedha, prohibition. U Achyutar. Yeah, Amantrana. Yes, so Pratishedha. Okay. So just please note it down. I think in the 4th chapter or in the 3rd or the 4th chapter, we'll read around 7 to 8 usages of the word cha. You know, we know the word cha. 7 to 8 usages. Amazing. Really amazing. Anyhow, so we did the first sutra, viṣṇu-dāso, viṣṇu-padānte, hari-ghoṣe, hari-gadā. And it's very rampant. The usage is very rampant everywhere. Okay, yes. So like that, Shat Gopika. So Ta is viṣṇu-dāso, sorry, viṣṇu-dāso, yes, and becomes hari-gadā. So Shat Gopika. Da is the hari-gadā. Satritiya Varna, as it says, Savarga Tritiya. So the Savarga Tritiya of Ta is Da, Ta Tha Da. Bhagavat Ichha, so Ta Tha Da, Bhagavad Ichha. Kakub Viṣṇuh becomes, so Bha is the hari-ghoṣe of Pa Varga. So it changes into hari-gadā of its own Varga. Kakub Viṣṇuh. Okay. Yeah, like that. But not when the Vishaya is something other than viṣṇu-padānte. Now, if we consider this word, so this is not a viṣṇu-pada now. This is just the nominal root. And this is the suffix. So this is the viṣṇu-pada. So this sutra applies to such viṣṇu-padas, not to such non-viṣṇu-padas. Okay. And we'll get to know more about this viṣṇu-padas in the next chapter, which is the Shabda Prakaraṇa, the nouns. So like that. So, got wrong. Okay. So next sutra. This is very interesting actually, this Sandhi. I really like this Sandhi also. Hari-veṇau, hari-veṇur va. A viṣṇu-dāso at the end of a viṣṇu-pada, the same thing as we did in the last sutra. A viṣṇu-dāso at the end of a viṣṇu-pada optionally becomes a hari-veṇu. Optionally becomes a hari-veṇu when a hari-veṇu follows. For example, if we have the word Jagat and the word Natha, so Jagat in itself is a viṣṇu-pada. And we have viṣṇu-dāso at the end. Now, if we have a hari-veṇu in the beginning of the second word, at the second place, then optionally, this one time this ta will change into the hari-gadā by the previous sutra, viṣṇu-dāso, viṣṇu-padānte, hari-ghoṣe cha hari-gadā. And optionally, this ta will change into the hari-veṇu. It will change into the hari-veṇu of its own varga. So the hari-veṇu of ta is ta, tha, da, dha, na. Because hari-veṇu is following. So Jagannatha. And one time viṣṇu-dāso, viṣṇu-padānte, hari-ghoṣe cha hari-gadā. So Jagannatha is from Jagat Yukt Natha. Clear? Next example is Krishna Gup Nyungmume. This is like a Chinese pronunciation. Nyungmume, Nyungmume. Nyungmume. So this Nya is a hari-veṇu and Pa is a viṣṇu-dāso. So this Pa viṣṇu-dāso will change into hari-gadā one time by the previous sutra, viṣṇu-dāso, viṣṇu-padānte, hari-ghoṣe cha hari-gadā, and we get this form. And one time it will change into the hari-veṇu of its own varga, which is ma, pa, pha, ba, bha, ma. So it will be Krishna Gum Nyungmume, Nyungmume, Nyungmume. So like that. This is also quite often used. Okay, any random example for this one? This is very famous. Okay, let me give you one. Bhagavad Gita. So it becomes so what does it become?
Bhagavad Gita.
Yeah, it's quite simple. Bhagavad and Gita. Okay, now more examples from your sides.
Shad Goswami.
Okay, good. So Shat and Goswami. becomes Shad Goswami, like that. Yes. Anything else?
Drig Gochara.
What is that?
Drig Gochara. Like Drik Gochara, but Drig Gochara.
Yes, so it becomes Drig Gochara.
Dikvijay.
You have
Digpala.
manipulated your own word, Vijay. So, of course.
Digpala is the same.
No, Dikpala, Dikpala is valid Sandhi. We are coming up to that, the third
Oh.
one. So Digvijay is right, Digvijay. One more.
पूरी भगवद गीता यद राज्य सुखलोभेन यद राज्य
Okay. Yat Rajya, so becomes Yad. Okay, Yad Rajya. Okay, so like that. And the next hari-veṇau, hari-veṇur. Any example for that one? We did Jagat Yuktanathah, which became Jagannathah. Any more for this one?
Bhagavan Nama.
Bhagavan Nama,
Bhagavat Nama. Bhagavan.
Bhagavat Nama becomes Bhagavan Nama. Okay.
भगवद गीता प्रभु जी देयर इज ईद्रिंग मम
Okay. Drik is Idrik Mama becomes so Ka is viṣṇu-dāso, changes into hari-veṇau of its own varga, which is this Idring Mama, like that. And yeah, basically there will be two forms for this one. So one will be Idrig Mama, here also Bhagavad Nama. One time viṣṇu-dāso, viṣṇu-padānte, hari-ghoṣe cha, hari-gadā. Any one more example for this one? Okay. Tat May.
What about
Becomes-
Manmana?
Yeah, that is also good. So this is Tanmay. We know Tanmay. And Mat Manah becomes Man Manah Bhava Mad Bhakto. Okay. Mad Bhakto is an example of viṣṇu-dāso, viṣṇu-padānte, hari-ghoṣe cha, hari-gadā. Because Mad Bhaktaha becomes Mad Bhaktaha. So this is just an example of the previous one. Mad Bhaktaha. This Mad is not pride, that mother. This is Mad means mine, just in case. So like that, we did quite a few examples for these two. Okay, clear these two sandhis? We move ahead.
कहीं तो आगे था मुझे जहाँ तक याद आ रहा है
Hari. Our
Yes.
senior is here, senior student who is studying Shabda Prakaraṇa.
Jai.
Prabhuji, Ojasvi is here, right?
Ojasvi is here, Prabhuji.
Let everyone see him who is studying Harinamamrit. Just to inspire.
Yeah. Yes, Prabhuji.
He's
Whatever way.
he's very old, everyone. He has got white hairs. He's a nice student boy also, quite fast. Yeah, so this Prabhuji and his son, so they are studying Harinamamrit, and he's 8. So yeah, he's on to the next chapter actually, the 3rd chapter, which is Sandhi Prakaraṇa. So like that. So you may all bless him. He can be a nice devotee.
Jai.
Okay. So next sutra is yādava-mātre hari-kamalam. A viṣṇu-dāso becomes a hari-kamala when any Yadava follows. Okay. So if we have a Viṣṇu-pada and we have a viṣṇu-dāso at the end, like we had in the previous 2 ones, but if the next word is a Yadava, what is Yadava?
Yādava-āññe.
Okay, what Anne means,
And
like
that-
what does it?
Other
It
than
means-
Gopala.
Yeah, other than Gopala.
Okay, now what is Gopala?
Hari-gadā.
Hari-gadā, hari-ghoṣe, hari-veṇu, hari-mitrani, hascha gopalaha.
It's like in India, that Parameshwar, who Parameshwar, that Parampita, who Parampita, that something. They just keep giving all the Visheshanas, adjectives of the Supreme Lord, but they won't tell you the name because they don't themselves know what is the name of that Supreme Almighty, the Parampita, Parameshwar, Param Brahma, ityadi. So like that, what is Yadava? Anye. What is Anye? Other than Gopala. Quite a tricky one. Anyhow, what
So it's
you
the hari-gadgas, hari-kamalas, and shauris, right? I mean the hari-gotras
Hari-kamala, hari-khadga, and Shauri, right?
and shauri.
Yes, just Shauri. So when a Yadava follows, in that case, this letter will remain or will change into the hari-kamala of its own varga. Okay, for example, we have Vak Krishnasya. So Vak Krishnasya, we have Ka here, and we have Ka. So this Ka is a Yadava, and this Ka is a viṣṇu-dāso. So this Ka will remain a hari-kamala, which it is already, because Yadava is following. This Ka will not change to Ga by viṣṇu-dāso, viṣṇu-padānte, hari-ghoṣe, hari-gadā, because this sutra is prohibiting it. It's like a Nishedh sutra, it's stopping that letter to become hari-gadā. So that first sutra, viṣṇu-dāso, viṣṇu-padānte, hari-ghoṣe, hari-gadā, is a foundational sutra, so to say, and all others like either the extensions of that sutra or the exceptions to that sutra. So the second sutra, hari-veṇau, hari-veṇur, can be taken as an extension of that sutra, that either this or either that, and this third sutra can be accepted or taken as the exception to that sutra, the first one, which is viṣṇu-dāso, viṣṇu-padānte, hari-ghoṣe, hari-gadā. And the example which someone gave was Dikpala. So here, Ka is a viṣṇu-dāso, of course, but we have a Yadava here. Pa is a Yadava. So that's why yādava-mātre hari-kamalam, and it remains Ka here. So it will be Dikpala. Any more examples for this one?
Jagat Pita.
Wow. Jagat Pita, Parameshwar, Parampita, Parabrahm. Jagatpita remains Jagatpita. Any more? Matsthane sarvadurgani, no? Something like that.
Vak charita.
Hmm?
Vak charita.
We're trying to manipulate Jiva Goswami's example. You pick the Vak from the first sutra and Charita from your mind. Quite a composer you are. Okay. Matsthani. This is from Bhagavad Gita. Matsthani sarva bhutani. I think 9th chapter. So, yādava-mātre hari-kamalam, because Sa is a Shauri, which is a Yadava. So, Matsthani sarva bhutani, Matsthani. And, okay. Okay. Any more? One more example for this one? Yādava-mātre hari-kamalam. This is also very much used. Okay, we're not.
This is
recollecting.
random, but Bhagavat Sangha.
Yeah, so Bhagavat Sangha.
You have
Like that.
sutra also. Satsangat purvo. Vamano.
Yeah, so we have
Satsanga.
Satsang is also good. Satsanga, so it remains Satsanga by that. Okay, what about this one? Sat, Asat. What will happen to this one?
Sadasat.
Which sutra?
The first one. viṣṇu-padānte.
Yeah, but what is the full sutra?
viṣṇu-dāso, viṣṇu-padānte, hari-ghoṣe, hari-gadā.
Yeah, Sadasad Janma Yonishu. Sat. Yes. So just to check. So like that. So this was Yādava-mātre hari-kamalam.
What happens in Yachakshuresha?
Oh, there is a further sutra for that one.
Okay.
Because the Yat and then we have Chakshu. So this, it changes like this. Yat Chakshu. So the Ta becomes Cha, and that's a different sutra which is just coming up. I think tomorrow or the day after we'll study it. Okay, so these were the 3 sutras, and so do find the sandhis for these 3, and you'll really find a lot of them, especially in the commentaries and so on. So yeah, enough for the grammar part today. Any discussion on the grammar part? Okay. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Yasvanubhavamakhilashrutisaramekam adhyatmadipamatitirshatam. Quite a tricky one here.
This one is always it's like
Okay. Yasvanubhavamakhilashrutisaramekam adhyatmadipamatitirshatam tamondham Sansarinam karunayaha purana guhyam tam vyasasunumupayami gurum muninam. Once more. Yasvanubhavamakhilashrutisaramekam adhyatmadipamatitirshatam tamondham Sansarinam karunayaha purana guhyam tam vyasasunumupayami gurum muninam. Let us try to change the tune. Yasvanubhavamakhilashrutisaramekam adhyatmadipamatitirshatam tamondham Samsarinam karunayah purana guhyam tam vyasa sunumupayami gurum muninam. Andham. Okay. How many of you remember one verse from Isha Upanishad just by reading this word Andham?
Andam tama pravishyanti.
Yeah. Just just by reading this word Andham, I just recollected that verse. Andham tamaha pravishanti. Andham means Gadham. Gadham, Andham. It's like Gadha, we know Gadha, something which is quite thick, dense. Tamaha. So tamaha is sansar akhyam andhakaram. The darkness of this sansara. Atititir shatam, which means uttaritum ichatam. Those who desire to cross over the dense andhakara of this sansara. Samsarinam. Samsarinam means Vishaya asakta chitta jananam sambandhe. In relation to those people, jananam means people, whose chitta can be consciousness, it can mean mind, it can mean heart, whatever. Whose, let us use the word mind here, because the Vishayas are related to the senses, and the hub of the senses is the mind. So in that case, let us understand this chitta as mind here. So in relation to those people whose minds are very much attached to the sense objects, so for them, for the sake of those people, such people who are willing to cross over the dense ignorance or darkness of the sansara, karunaya, mercifully, karunaya, yaha Shri Shukadev Goswami, swa anubhavam, swasya atmanaha asadharanaha anubhavaha prabhavaha yasmat tat akhilam shruti saram sang vedanam sarabhutam ekam adhyatma deepam purana guhyam puranam aha. Okay. Tam muninam gurum vyasa sunam Shri Shukam upayami. It means, so such Shukdev Goswami, for the sake of such people, what he is doing is, he is aha. He has spoken. Aha is in past tense. He has spoken. Uktaman. What he has spoken is, he has spoken the Puranam, which is Mahapuranam Srimad Bhagavatam. So Srimad Bhagavatam is equal to Srimad Bhagavatam, viṣṇu-dāso, viṣṇu-padānte, hari-ghoṣe, hari-gadā. So, and what more about that Purana? Now the adjectives will come up. So Purana here is the Visheshya, the proper noun, and now we'll be studying the different adjectives for this Puranam. So Purana Guhyam. This is Puranana Madhye Gopyam Tesham Rahasya Purnam. That amongst all the Puranas, this Purana, which is Srimad Bhagavatam, is the most confidential Purana. So this is Purana Guhyam. Tesham Rahasya Purnam. Or one more understanding of Purana Guhyam is that the Rahasyas which are hidden in all other Puranas, Shastras, Vedas, which may or may not be prominently presented in other scriptures, in other Puranas, is fully presented or is completely presented, Purnam, in Srimad Bhagavatam, Mahapuranam. And just few weeks before, I got one reference from, I think, Tattva Sandarbha, and so Jiva Goswami has mentioned one shloka said by Shivji, Lord Shiva, where he's I think he's telling to Parvati, if I'm not wrong, that he's mentioning to her that, oh dear Parvati, although there are many Puranas, and amongst them, few of them are quite prominent. So, and one is the Shiva Purana for sure. But Shivji is speaking to Parvati that, oh dear Parvati, don't believe in Shiv Purana wherever my glories are mentioned. So you just believe in Shiv Purana, that part where Lord Vishnu's glories are mentioned. I got that verse spoken by Shivji and is quoted by Jiva Goswami in Tattva Sandarbha. Quite a reference actually, you know, to quote against the Shaivites especially, you know, whenever such things come up. So quite a thing. So that's why Purana Guhyam. And it is Adhyatma Deepam, which means Atmanam Karya Karana Sanghatam Adhikritya Vartamanam Atma Tattvam Adhyatmam Tasya Deepam Sakshat Prakashakam. Just 1 minute. So here Adhyatma Deepam, first of all, Deepam means Deepam here is it's like a metaphorical usage here. It's not really, Srimad Bhagavatam really is not a Deepa. Deepa means a lamp, you know, which we offer in Kartik especially. So Deepam stands here as a metaphorical usage to indicate that it radiates, you know, Prakash. Srimad Bhagavat Mahapuran radiates Prakasha. So Deepam means Sakshat Prakashakam. It radiates and it manifests, just as we use Deepa to manifest something, to, you know, to see something up. So, and what does this Deepa, Bhagavatam Deepa, manifest? That is Adhyatmam. Adhyatmam means Atma Tattvam. It manifests the Tattva of Atma, Atma Tattvam. Now, what is that Atma Tattva made up of? So, Vartamanam, first of all, Vartamanam. Vartamanam means the present. So now at present, this is Atma Tattva, which we are situated in, plus we ourselves, which means the Deha and the Dehi. So Karya Karana Sanghatam Adhikritya Vartamanam Atma Tattvam. So this body is made up of Karya and Karana. Karana is the cause, and yes, Karana is the cause and Karya is the effect. So it's the cause and effect relationship. So the cause, the Karana is Bhumi, Apo, Analo, Vayu, Kham, Mano, Buddhi. You know, and from that we have got this proper body, which is the Karya. I think we understand what is Karana and what is Karya. So Karana is the cause of something, and it can be either a material cause or it can be either instrumental cause, which is the Upadana Karana and which is the Nimitta Karana. And then we have the Karya, which is the final product or the effect. So Atma Tattvam stands here to be Karana and Karya, not just to understand the body, you know, but also to understand the Nimitta Karana and the Upadan Karana. So Bhumi, Apo, Analo, Vayu, Kham, Ityadi, they are the Nimitta Karana. No, sorry. They are the Upadan Karana. Upadan Karana means the material cause. You know, the material, the raw material. It is the Upadan Karana. And Nimitta Karana means the instrument by which the product is made. For example, let's say if we have to make khichdi, you know, for let's say 100 devotees. So what all do we need to make khichdi? We need dal, we need rice, and we need ghee and so on to make khichdi. So all these ingredients are upadan karana, the material cause. Now we need some more things to make khichdi, which helps in making khichdi. For example, we need fire, we need some person who makes it, but the person who is making it, he himself doesn't convert into khichdi. We got it? So the thing which converts into the final product is upadan in one way. So the person who is making it, the devotee, the fire, the bartan, the vessel, and so on, they are the instrumental cause, which is nimitta karana. So like that. And the person can also be called the karta karana. Karta karana is also one more karana. So like that. So we understand karya and karana, because in Amar Kosha, the word Atma, as also in Chaitanya Charitamrita by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself, in that Atma Ramashtabhunayo verse explanation. So Atma, the word Atma refers to many things: body, mind, intelligence, and the soul, of course, and so on. So Adhyatma Deepan here stands for Srimad Bhagavatam manifest the tattva of the soul plus the body, and so the body is karya and plus the karana of this body, like mattah parataram nanyat or aham sarvasya prabhavo. This aham sarvasya prabhavo indicates the karana of this atma, both of the soul and the body, because from the Lord only the matter and the living entities, everything is coming. And what more about Bhagavatam? It is ekam. Ekam means advitiyam anupamam. There is nothing parallel to Srimad Bhagavatam. It shines alone. That's why it's compared to as Arka, Puran Arko. Because in the sky, sun is only one. There cannot be two suns together. Only one. So ekam. And what more? Akhila Shruti Saram. Sang Vedanam Sarabhutam. So the Vedas, along with its Angas. How many Angas are there, by the way? Anyone?
6.
Shadamas.
Shad.
Quickly, we can name them.
Chanda.
Chakaranam.
Okay.
Nirukti or Nirukta.
Yeah. What more?
Shiksha.
Shiksha Kalpa Vyakaran Nirukta. Shiksha Kalpa Vyakaran Nirukta. Astrology is
Jyotish and Chanda.
Jyotish
And this.
and Chanda. So these 6. So Srimad Bhagavatam is the Sara of all the Shrutis, including their Angas. And that's why if you read the introduction to Srimad Bhagavatam, which is, I think, written by Prabhupada, in the very last paragraph, Prabhupada writes that all the people of all the categories, either they are philosophical, either they are into, linguistic thing, everyone will relish Srimad Bhagavatam, and everyone will get to find stuffs which will be appealing to them. If you remember that last paragraph of Srimad Bhagavatam's introduction. So it relates to this one actually. Akhila Shruti Saram, to some extent. Then the word is Swa Anubhavam, which means Swasya Atmanaha Asadharanaha Anubhavaha Prabhava Yasmat Tat, which means Swasya So Swanubhavam means Swasya Atmana means his own. Asadharan means Sadharan means simple, general. Asadharan means not simple, something beyond the simplicity or the simpleness. Anubhava means Prabhava. So Srimad Bhagavatam, which in itself is containing unnatural or unnatural prabhava, potency in itself. This is the point. Swanubhavam. Because Swanubhavam is a visheshana or adjective for Puranam, ultimately. So Swanubhava means Srimad Bhagavatam is consisting of unnatural or unnatural potencies. And it's not like it belongs to other. For example, Prabhupada says that the moon gets light from sun, I think. Is it right? We hear like that. So the moon's light is not its own light. It's borrowed from something else. But Srimad Bhagavatam is not a literature of that sort. Its potency is its own, because Srimad Bhagavatam is not different from Lord Krishna. It's Vangmaya Murti of Lord Krishna. So Swanubhavam. So Srila Shukadeva Goswami such Puranam. To such Tam Muninam Gurum Vyasasunam Upayami. I bow down and seek refuge. Sharanam Vrajami means we go and seek refuge to such Vyasa Sunam, which is Vyasa Putram Shri Shukam, to the son of Vyasa Shri Shukadeva Goswami, who is Guru, the spiritual master of the Muni Vargas. He's not just Guru of the Samanya Jana. Nowadays, even if someone becomes Jagat Guru, let's say like that. I'm not speaking of the authentic ones. So mostly they become Jagat Guru of the Samanya Janas, Samanya Jana Nam. But it's very rare and it's very special when someone is Guru of those who are themselves Guru of someone else. So Munis are in general, they are already, Gurus of others. And Srila Shukadeva Goswami is Guru of such Gurus, so to say, such Munis. And so to such Shukadeva Goswami, Tamaham Upayami. I bow down and seek refuge in him or unto him, in him. So yes, this was another Mangalacharan verse for Srila Shukadeva Goswami. Plus it was also an elaboration of the qualities of Srimad Bhagavatam with Ekam, Akhila Shruti Saram, first of all Swanubhavam, Akhila Shruti Saram, Ekam, Adhyatma Deepam, and Purana Guhyam. We had 5 Visheshanas for Puranam. So quite a nice verse. So yes, anything to be discussed here? So otherwise we'll stop here. Okay. I mean, I know quite a few things to be discussed.
Guruji, there is one question related to Sandhi. Ojasvi asked me this word, there is swasya in the second line. Can it be broken up as su and asya, or it is just one word swasya?
This is one word, swasya.
One word only.
Because the mool word is swa.
Swa, right.
So the mool word is swa, and we add, like Krishnasya, we did Krishnasya. Krishnat Nasasya, so we added Sya, so it became Krishnasya. Similarly, Swa, and we add Krishnat Nasasya. Okay, thank you very much. So keep blessing. Hare Krishna. And please find out Sandhis and submit it in the group. Hare Krishna, everyone.
Hare Krishna, Guru.
Thank you, Guru.
Hare Krishna, Hare Bol.